So, sorry about that. We're just waiting for the same 4v3 situation to be replicated by the admins.
We're going to have that replicated, and we're going to replay that part of the round, and then we're going to jump back into the game after Massacre has hit Mykonos as some guy just ran in with a water gun, squirted everyone. That's
a disaster. But, yeah, you know, so that means the squad's going back to a 4-4. We're going to see 3 players from Mouse left alive, and VP, they're going to replicate that as best they can. It's going to be the bomb down. They've got 4 players left alive. Mouse, they're going to be trying to retake the site with 3. For those of you who are just joining, that means, yeah, back at 4-4, all even, and a chance of VP.
Just like playing retake.
Yeah, a chance for VP to try and pull this in their favour. Of course, we saw them head into the round with a bit of a lacklustre bye, didn't we, Risk?
Yo. It's been so long, I don't even remember.
Okay, well, I can try to give the rundown. Yeah, I think, you know, we saw VP, they found the frags early on. Pasha picking up 2 with the D, he had the armour behind it.
Yeah, that's true.
And then they tried to split in towards that B-bomb, which they were able to take. Yeah, I think it was Rops is the one left in that scenario, but then they all dropped out, obviously.
Yeah, let's wait and have a look. It looks like the players are ready. Chris J, it's not STI yet, but he's getting there. Slowly and surely. Chris J is sitting himself down. Of course, apologies to all you guys at home, but we are not, but everyone else at this villa is fixing this as quickly as they can, as VP and Mouse are waiting to resume the game. Of course, for those of you just tuning in wondering what's going on, this is a best-of-3 semi-final between mousesports and Virtus.pro. The winner of this one, this is map 3, so the decider. The winner goes to the final where they'll face either SK Gaming or Team Liquid. The loser will go to the 3rd place match, which, of course, usually in CS doesn't really matter apart from a little bit of prize money, but here it actually does matter because the 3rd place will get an invite to the next ESG Tour.
Yeah, so there's a lot to play for. It's not just money on the line. It's not just one of these events, you know, where you show up, you play for the money, that's it, you go home. You know, this is, of course, ESG Tour. And that, therefore, means that there's a couple, right? And, you know, yeah, so you're going to be playing for your chance to take place at the next ESG. Cool thing about all these ESG things, after speaking to kind of the organisers, I think they always want to try and have it in quite a unique location. Yeah. I've heard some of the ideas. Can't reveal anything, obviously. No leaks here.
To be honest, I think it's a great idea because it makes, like, it's a different tournament from all the rest. And I think so far, a lot of people have been talking about oversaturation in Counter-Strike. We have so many tournaments, so many things going on. And I think...
Oh, look at them two.
Yeah, they're just posing.
There you go. Look at them. They're the 2 that were responsible. Get some pictures taken. That's nice.
But yeah, like, with this tournament coming in with kind of a different concept, I think it's a bit of fresh air coming into the tournament circuit.
Like entered the Henry G lookalike contest. He's a strong 3rd place.
Who's 2nd then?
I don't know. We'll find him. I'm sure he's around here somewhere. But
probably.
Yeah, no, we're almost ready to head back into this. You know, Risk, I'm going to ask, you know, once again, your predictions based on what you've seen so far. Then let's hear them.
I think VP are going to take this. I think it's going to be 16-14. All right. So we have an information. The round will be replayed. 3 guys on the B-bomb site. And then we'll have the retake situation, as we expected. 16 seconds retake. So it's basically just like playing retake. You have a little bit of time to get in there, get the frags, get the defuse in. And that'll be the case here. VP versus mousesports. We are about to head into round number 9 again when we get all this rolling. We've been stalling for a bit now, but surely couldn't be much longer.
As you hear the sound of the trains kind of in the background, that to me suggests that quite soon we'll be getting back into this. You can hear the sound. Oh,
no, it's gone.
Oh, they cut it out. They're just teasing us. It's all good. Yeah, I mean, let's just take some time to admire the scenery here. I mean, you know, Mykonos, beautiful country.
Mykonos is a beautiful country.
Mykonos is my country.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, Mykonos, beautiful island here in Greece.
Didn't major in geography, did you?
No, I did not. But yeah, you know, it's been fantastic. The villa as well is absolutely insane. The villas, can I just say, there's multiple. There's not just one. They really went all out with this, and you know, the camo nettings there. That's to hide us from any sneaky, I don't know.
Finish that sentence, please.
Well, I feel like there's only bad things I could say, so no. There's the 2 helicopters as well, by the way, that we've seen a whole bunch of stuff happening. I think Parla's been in that. I think we also saw Duncan and everyone else in that. Yeah. You know, Duncan, Paul, Tommy. They were having a good time flying around.
Yeah.
I heard that's, I think it was the 3rd highest Duncan's ever been. So, you know, that's a fun statistic for you.
Obviously talking about altitude.
And there's the boys from Liquid. They're playing later on today versus SK. Having a nice team chat, taking in the scenery. That's very picturesque, guys. I can't believe you set this up. It's an album cover from...
What would the name of the album be then, if that's the cover? And the band name is Team Liquid.
No, it's Change in Status. It's because the change from solid to liquid. There you go.
Also, double reference as well, because Chase and Status.
Yeah, that was the point. Yeah, thank you.
I got that. British music.
I really hope you did. So yeah, no, we are almost ready. Jeez. Right now, I mean, not sure what's going on in there. For those of you who have just joined or haven't been listening, can't say I blame you. What I was going to say is VP, we're going to be replaying this round. 3 players for VP inside the bomb site. 4 for mousesports, I think we're alive. Or something along those lines.
16 seconds.
16 seconds left on the clock. Bomb will probably promptly go down. Right now, VP aren't even back in the booth. Taz just sat there alone. This is a sad sight. This is what it'd be like if VP disbanded. Just some sad music, you know?
Taz sitting alone. And that's actually, Taz is one of these... I know CSGO in general has a lot of great people in it, but Taz is one of these people that every time he loses a tournament, which sadly is a lot compared to back in the day right now, I just get immediately... not depressed, but I get sad because I just feel for him every single time.
Linked? Were you linked at birth or something? Like what? Why did you just gain his emotions? Look at that! Look at that big old banana floating around in the water. Hello.
Play-by-play of a banana floating.
Oh, you know?
You can play-by-play everything, so it's fine. I'll watch it. I'll listen to it.
Thank you. You can't analyze everything.
No, it's very hard to analyze a banana floating in
the
water.
You could argue that you
surface tension,
struggling enough with CS, so. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so look at out to the horizon. You know, the sun's setting here in Mykonos, up there behind the hills, mountains, hills. I don't know what they would be. What's the distinguishment there between a mountain and a hill?
I think the mountain is when it has a base of rock, and hill is if it has a base of basically dirt.
I mean, if you go down deep enough, doesn't everything have a base of rock?
Technically, but like you normally said that the mountain is part of a mountain range, which has a base of rock that goes down. Where hill is.
There you go. Look, we're learning lessons here. Yeah. Learning with Neil's top.
Yep. As we see on camera, Red Eye, he's saying, "Get a move on."
Look at him.
Let's get started.
You know he's not happy right now.
No.
Oh.
Guys, I'll play a super hero VP, just so you know.
And yeah.
Well,
I think we're going to have a small piece of video just before we step back into the game. And when that's done, I'm pretty sure we're going to be ready to play the retake situations. So let's see the video, and the production guys have prepared.
Superheroes. It's a tough one.
Oh man, this is a very hard question. I have no idea which superhero they would say, because they most likely would joke around. So I would probably get like 5 different superheroes.
And I heard Taco answers already, so it's like I'm infected with his answers already, and I don't think I can give a proper answer to that.
Yeah, I would be Batman. I have not really superpowers, but I'm smart.
100% fair would be the Flash, because I don't know if I have to explain, but everyone knows that Fair is really fast and he's always pushing and doing crazy stuff.
Taco, Iron Man, I think because he's a tank. Following Captain America, so because he's an in-game leader.
Let's stay in DC. Nico would be maybe Cyborg. I don't know, and Kevin is Wonder Woman, I guess then.
Pass is. I don't know. Is there a gorilla superhero? I'm not sure.
I would say Phelps, Spider-Man, because he's always sneaking as well, you know. And Code Zero would be the one that kills everyone. Maybe Hulk or Superman or something like that.
Like a big gorilla. The film in New York was the gorilla, the biggest one, you know, like King Kong, with the hair everywhere and King Kong. Ooh, this is that. Thank you very much.
Great stuff coming out of the players there, as we are seconds away, I think. All the players are sitting down, I've been told, so hopefully we'll get this going very, very soon, Harry. Who's your favorite superhero?
Ken.
Okay.
I take a lot of inspiration from him.
Is that because of the lipstick?
A little bit of everything. My shimmery, doll-like skin as well. It's just apparently...
For your information at home, we are actually not wearing lipstick.
No, we're not.
Well, mate,
I thought that would have been obvious. I hoped it would have been obvious, but I don't think it is.
No, I've seen a lot of comments.
I think, you know, it's the white T-shirt throwing the balance of the camera off combined with the rather insane amount of... You know, there's quite a bit of makeup on, but then also it's quite hot, so it's like mushing it all into a smooth, plasticky substance.
You're looking great. Have a certain glow.
Yeah, I mean,
about you.
Who's your favourite? Like,
my favourite hero, superhero, would...
Action Man?
Yeah, Action Man. He's great.
He's got like he's got quite a plasticky face.
Yeah, pretty much.
And like thick plastic hair. Me and you just fit in well.
There
We're
we
all
go.
good. Back to us. Didn't even know what was happening. Hello.
Yeah, there we go. How are you doing, guys? If you can't tell, we're just trying to fill the time here before we go back into the game, which is why we're here. We're not actually here to talk about superheroes and action dolls. We're pretty much here to talk about the CS. And there's no CS going on right now.
There's CS on my screen, but it's not moving.
It's a very static CS going on right now. So, yeah, that's it. As we do have some more shots of the palm trees. I guess this is some kind of palm tree here in Mykonos. And everyone's just chilling. It's about to turn into nighttime.
I feel kind of bad for Liquid right now. They're I was going to go in for I talking in my ear just then. I was going to be like, yeah, you know, their knees are weak and those palms are sweaty because the palm trees. But I'm just not going to bother because you know it's already ruined.
We didn't get spaghetti, but we got bolognese last night, so it's pretty close. But I think we're going to see the last round replayed now. I'm being told by production, so let's see if we can get that going.
No, don't comment about it. It's going to be happen as you just
played. So it's all good. Neil's got it wrong. As per.
I think actually I got it right.
No, I'm just going to... Anyway, let's take a look at this. How are these guys doing? Oh, everyone's back in their room. Right then, boys. Let's get this one underway. Let's try and speed things up. There's the extension lead in the background that I think keeps breaking for Mouse. If I had to hazard a guess. Room's nice and pink. Or is that purple? I don't know. The screen like vibrance is very high. It's one of the above. And I, for one, I'm a big fan. I know Duncan will be too. Saying earlier, you know. I don't know what he was saying earlier. He says a lot in a day. It's hard to listen to a lot of it. But here we go. VP discussing the strats on how they're going to play out this round that they're putting back to a, 3v4?
Yeah, hopefully not too far away now. As, we are still just waiting here for this round to be replayed.
That little black box you just saw in the bottom right, that's the server. It's not. But yeah, I mean, the sun is setting. It was bright when we started this match. A little bit of a delay, but that's fine. There always is. There's always one. You can see Liquid just kind of moping around there. They're ready to try and get into their game versus SK after this. Of course, deciding who goes through to the finals.
All right, so it's back to us for a little bit. As we are still looking at Mykonos, I think we do have one more video piece prepared for you guys. It's not going to be the game, it's going to be another interesting video, hopefully. So let's just see that.
Or let's not.
Came to the go-kart track and Snappy, Moddy, Lurpis, RPK, start racing around. I've been asked to do an interview. Just going to try and see what happens. Don't really feel like doing it. I kind of just want to have a little go. But not yet. Yeah. What do you want me to call you? What do you want me to call you in the interview?
Damien.
Damien, okay.
Yeah. I like it. That's all.
Yeah, cool. I mean, it looked cool, but it doesn't make you cool. It's quite dangerous. Supposed to be on holiday. It's not. I'm working.
Yeah.
Can we just get all the cars to just come out and run us over?
Yeah? Yeah, 1, 2. Can you hear my voice? Okay.
Probably not a good idea. Probably. Can we? I mean, it's like one big bad joke, isn't it? He's going to ask me to help him with that in a second. I mean, I don't even get to go on the go-karts. I came to Mykonos to get away from this exact thing. Racing through life, the competition. I just wanted to relax. Now I'm watching Red Eye race against Team Envious's manager, and there's a dog barking. That says it all, really. Do you need some help? I really want to say hi.
Hey! Hey! Ooh! Hello? Hello? No?
All right, there we go, Parla. Still trying to find out where he fits in this big puzzle here at Mykonos. Still thinks he's on a vacation. I think at this point, he has found out that there's actually no vacation. This is just the tournament.
Yeah, you know, he was born out here to work. That's my input. Yeah, you know, just wait for the delay to be all finished. Hopefully not too much longer, guys. I know it's not the most thrilling thing just to be sat here. You know, there's a really good game. Could be going underway, and there will be very soon. You know, I figured out finally how we can recline this chair, so that's what I've been doing.
Oh, nice.
Took me the whole duration of that video, but I finally figured it out. Very secure.
Nice. Good chairs. Wait for seat, Max, not me.
Okay, so do you want to talk to me about some CS then, Risk?
Yes. Give me a question.
I was really hoping you'd be the one to kickstart this, but it's so no.
Harry.
I just feel like, you know, I've been asking a lot of the questions, but I'm going to try and come up with one. Here we go.
Okay.
So,
yes.
Obviously, you know, we have SK versus Liquid coming up later.
Mm.
I feel like we spoke a lot about this game, so let's just look to the future till they get this sorted. You know, how do you see things going in that? Do you think, you know, it's quite a big challenge for Liquid? They've looked good. There's no debating it. But SK are quite, you know, leaps and bounds ahead in terms of, you know, what we would expect from them. Do you see Liquid being on edge? Anything out there?
It all comes down to the map veto, really. I think if they get a successful one, they might be able to win on their map.
If you don't mind, just like define successful to me, because it's SK. It's not like, you know, when you think about it, you're not like, oh, well, you know, they've only got 3 good maps.
Yeah. It's not like SK is very, very difficult to do veto against because they're pretty much good on every single map apart from the one they insta-ban. And like Liquid scenario in this one should be, okay, what kind of maps out of their good ones or their decent ones that they usually play are we the best at? So the theory there is really to focus on your own game instead of focusing on VP's game. So if they get one of the maps that they know that can play really well, it's always hard when you have a new lineup, of course. Sometimes map pools do change, and that's why with this new lineup coming in after the player break, it's going to be a bit interesting because it's not the same Liquid as we used to see, as we saw before. Nitro is now calling, Stanislaus playing this kind of lurk role, so there's definitely some things that have been stirred up. Maybe they have a better idea. Of course they have a better idea than we do because they are actually planning all this stuff before it happens. We can only see the stats and see the games. So I'm hoping for them to get on a map that they're very confident on for their pick. I'm pretty sure that SK Gaming are going to win whatever pick they have because they have something prepared for everyone. That's just how they work. And then for the third map, I just hope they can give us a close game. I'm hoping for 3 maps, but yeah, it could be a 2-0.
Okay, and then on top of that, right, this is a very important question. If we were to put mousesports and VP in the pool and then have a fight to the death, who would win?
Of mousesports and VP?
Yeah.
It would be VP, no doubt. I'm not even worried. I would bet my entire savings on that.
Do you just think we'd see like Pash holding heads under the wall? God, it'd just be a mess. Yeah, no, I can agree with you there. That's something we can agree on. I don't think there's any doubt. You know, Mao's perhaps, you know, just not quite gymming it enough just yet. I mean, VP, they've been around for a while, you know. Yep. There's 2 guys in particular I wouldn't want to take on. Look at this. There you go. There's Jan. Speaking of drowning people in the water, thinking about walking out midway through this, just doing that to him.
Yeah, we had players jumping in the pool last night. Now it's either joy, but this time might just be having some cooling coming back after a couple of hectic times. And yeah, we are still a couple of minutes away, guys. So of course we apologize for this.
Yeah,
I do think we have.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You know, have you had a chance to check out the beaches yet?
No, sadly I haven't. I would like to go to the beach.
Well, it's actually just down there.
Oh,
there's a couple of beaches on the island, but I tell you who has been to the beach, that would be Parla.
Oh.
I've somehow been roped into doing this ESG Tour Mykonos stuff whilst I've been on holiday, but now I finally get to actually relax and have a good time. Sand in my toes, the ocean in front of me, and of course, pina colada in hand. This Tom now, finally, is perfect. Is that?
Paolo, what's doing?
Well, as per usual, we're back from this. We're almost actually ready. The server's almost entirely set up. For those of you who don't know, you can speed up the process by spamming idiot casters, hurry up and start game in the Twitch chat.
Just like you get automatically a drop animator if you wrote exclamation mark drop. Everyone knows that. That's just like a little tool you can do to make everything go quicker.
So no, there's always that. We're almost ready. The server is literally inches away from being all good. So thankfully, you know, the good one, it feels like 20 minutes of delay that we've had of just us talking complete and utter, you know, bollocks.
And with us talking that kind of stuff, it feels like a lifetime, I guess, for everyone watching. That's just how it is. I can tell you right now, I'm looking at the screen. We're not in-game just yet. But we have eliminated 2 of the mousesports players, so we now have Rob, Stico, and Sonny remaining. In this situation, we have eliminated Pasha as well. Everyone's gotten the kills that they did in the round, so now we're almost ready to replay this. I think the only thing we're missing right now is the time, and then we'll be ready to go. So it's going to be interesting. 2 kits as well, as we jump into the round in, I guess, a few minutes' time. So Stico and Sonny have a kit each. So they definitely will have time to take it down to the line. 2 smokes as well for the defuse, a single Molotov on Bialy. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. If it's going to be any different than last time around, I think that is the case. But yeah, hopefully we are just minutes away, maybe even seconds away. But yeah, at this point we have actually no idea. I wouldn't trust any information at this point. That's the old saying. You can only trust yourself. The only thing you know is that you're a thinking human being, and everyone else could be robots. So I'm not going to trust any information whatsoever.
There you go. Now that Niels has installed an existential crisis in every single one of us.
Yep.
Almost ready for this.
That's the card for you.
I mean, look, there's the pool, there's everyone, there's guys at the back. I think that's the HLTV guys, Jan and a couple of other people I can't actually see. Back into the palm tree. I haven't seen this angle before. For all I know, this was all pre-recorded before we got here.
No one knows. Cognito ergo sum.
That's actually the camera doing it, if you want proof that it's live.
Yeah. Nice pool. I actually am going to jump straight into that when we're done with this.
Good.
Thank you.
Tie something heavy onto your legs. Go straight in at the deep end. Just see, you know, how things are.
It's always nice that you support me in life choices.
I do. You know, I'm 100% behind you all the time.
Always so positive.
I'm there. I just had a weapon switch.
Oh.
Could it be? Okay, so let's quickly build up the storyline once again. For those of you who are just joining us, because, you know, we haven't seen any CS in a while. We've seen CS players, we've seen the country. It's looking fantastic. But the scoreline is 4-4 VP. There are 3 players left alive. They've just come off the back of a 4 spy. We saw the opener
by Pasha in that round. It was looking good. They get into the B-bomb site. They have, what, 16, 18 seconds left, something like that?
Yeah, 16.
They're about to get that bomb down. And the retake has to come in from Mouse. And remember, this is the most important map of the series for these teams. It's map number 3, currently 1-on-1 in the series. We saw VP win out Cash, the map pick of mousesports, 16 to 14. And then we saw mousesports answer back on Overpass, 16 to 6 in their favor. That was the map pick of VP. And now we end up on Train, the great decider. And, you know, we've seen some delays in typical Train fashion. You know, we've had a service announcement. The apologies have come in from the conductor. But now we get to see what's going on. Get this thing back on track. Let's see. Will one of these teams better punch their ticket to the final? You know, I mean...
How many more you got?
Currently, they're both, you know, stationed in their booths.
The match got derailed for a bit, but it seems like we're getting there.
Yeah.
About to hit the station.
Yeah.
Full stop.
And, you know... Here's Chris J getting into his seat. Rob's going to be joining him as well. That means that Mal's they're here. They're back. They're nearly ready to go.
Oh, it's being on-pause now as well. They don't look 100% ready, but then again,
no,
they're still setting it up.
Right now, they're setting this up.
They're replicating the round that we're not going to, like, the round that happened before. So Pasha's going to get 2 frags with a Deagle. He's going to die off. And it's going to be almost a bomb-planted situation. 3 players will be remaining. And there we go. Pasha picking up the first one. And the replication is coming in.
Yeah, I mean, now I can actually see it. I think that's intentional. So, yeah, they're just fixing this now. It's almost ready. We got the 3-on-4 scenario. VP, you know, they're waiting until the time hits the right amount. It's all gravy. And Rops, he's the man within the site. This is the thing. So when this take was coming in, there was 16 seconds left for them to play with. Rops was in the site. He dropped out originally, but he's the man who has to step up and make all the difference here. Now, the one thing is he knows it's a B play because there's so little time left. I mean, Mouse, they know exactly what's going on. That's the insane thing, but they're playing this out. And it is Rops. He's the man who has to make all the difference here. Effectively in a 1v4 in this site.
All right, we're pausing at 46. I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure the time was 16 seconds to go, but I could be wrong.
No, yeah, it was 16 seconds left. Very little time on the clock. Looking down the row of faces there, you can see they're just discussing it through the app and making sure everything's A-OK.
So they're probably just going to set the timer now, adjust it to 16 if that's even possible in CSGO. Probably is. And then we're going to get back into it.
There's your boy Snacks as well. He didn't have his VP jersey on. I thought maybe that meant he was getting kicked, but obviously it does not. No. I didn't think that.
For all the conspiracy theorists out there.
He just forgot his T-shirt, which is quite an innocent mistake to make. You'd think you'd bring maybe 2 or 3. Personally, I'd bring, how many days are we here for?
Yeah, 4 playing days and 2.
Yeah, I would bring 4. Wear one every day.
I'll probably bring 5 just to have one.
You know, yeah,
stock.
It's quite hot here, but yeah, just didn't bring one. Which, fair enough. We're almost ready. They're just discussing it through. Time to take away.
All right.
We're about to get into this one, as we said. 4-4 is the score. We're going to hit that 16-second mark. The server's been paused. We're almost ready. Everything is set up and in place. To paint the picture for you one last time, mousesports 3 versus 4. It's a 4 spy came in for VP. They've got pistols across the board. Snacks has himself an AWP. There's armor and a Deagle combined with a full battle utility on Bialy. Neo has himself a flash in the retake. mousesports 3 versus 4, as I said. 2 defuse kits on Sticko and Sunny. They're the players out on the A bomb site. Rops is alone inside of B. They got 3 flashes, a nade, and a smoke to retake this site if that bomb goes down. It is a pivotal moment here for both teams.
I would like to see Sticko step up here. And we are back in game, so here we go. Rob's picking up the first one, playing retake, doing this. 10 seconds to go, Neo with another one back onto Rob's. Neo on 36 HP now. Bomb has been planted. Smoke goes down 2v3, but only pistols on the terrace. Sticko steps it up, takes another one.
Down goes Bialy. It's all eyes on Neo. 1 versus 2 here as he waits within the site. Sticko and Sunny there, the 2 players to try and retake. Sticko spotted him, but actually doesn't check it. Neo goes in with the spray, finds the first. 2 HP in a dream, falls on back. Tries to play this from behind the site. There's no nade left on Sunny to try and flush him out and find this frag. He's incredibly low, rounds the corner. Neo does the damage, but Sunny, he picks it up. Defuse going to come on in.
Very close round as well. Sunny on 10 HP and just about to run out of time, but we'll get the defuse in. mousesports will win the round. Alright, we do have some chatting going on. Of course, you guys can't see it. And it looks like the players agree to just keep playing. Or maybe not. I don't know anymore.
That sound, by the way, that you can hear is a helicopter taking off in the distance, very appropriately timed. I mean, at this point, the only other thing that goes wrong is the helicopter crashes down into the playing booth. That's the only way I can see this get delayed any further.
Yeah, here we go. It's actually another helicopter. 2 wasn't enough. We're going to get 3 now landing here. I'm not sure who that helicopter is carrying. Obviously someone important. Maybe flying Thorin in for a second time. I don't know. Who do you think they're bringing in? Someone to fix the server?
I mean, I can only hope, right? I don't know. Maybe someone, because I think that there was an issue, right? I think that the VP basically said that Sticker wasn't in the right place, so they want to redo it. So maybe this helicopter just landed with someone with a big old tranquilizer gun just to shut down the VP guys if they start to get a little bit, you know. Because I mean, I think that Mouse are trying to get it, you know, not replayed and carry forward. I mean, I don't know.
We'll update you when we know, guys. Right now there's some chat going on, and the match is obviously paused, and we'll let you know when we find out. As you'll have to enjoy the 36th shot of... This is still a nice view, but when you see it 36 times in a row, it gets kind of old.
It's a new angle. They moved.
No, they've used it like 4 times already. EFRAG logo.
There you go. There's Liquid. They're still waiting in the same place. Still waiting for the same game. As we're almost ready. I'm not. There's just utter commotion outside. But yeah, I mean, ideally, if there's going to be a little bit more, I think we probably will end up cutting to a break eventually.
No one knows. The only thing you know, Harry, is that you're a thinking human being. That's all Descartes told you. Yeah. Probably go for a game of volleyball if it doesn't become too dark, which is actually becoming a legit problem right now. As the day turned to night.
Of course, actually, during the break, now's the perfect time for you guys to head on over to Betway.
Hey.
You can stick a bet on the outcome of this game, decide who goes through to the grand finals later on. If you're a fan of VP, if you think they can recover from this slump, the problems they've had, the downhill spiral we've seen them in, then you can head on over to Betway and vote for them. And if not, well, I say vote, bet. But, you know, I mean, then there's mousesports, of course. They're, you know, new roster, fielding the likes of Sticko and Sunny.
Yes.
Sorry, I just couldn't read the name.
That is true.
You know, a big fan of these additions. You can go on over there. You know, I'm sure we have the odds lying around somewhere if they want to try and get that up on the screen. I don't know if that's something we have just readily available.
Yeah, you just called something they have to actually produce before they can put it on. But they'll probably make it.
Yeah, they'll
just get a banana. But yeah,
that's
also
Freiburg in the water, having a good time.
Yeah, no, he's the king of bananas. He's not a banana himself.
I mean, to be fair, within recent performances before he was moved with NIP, he was just more the banana as opposed to.
That's true. Also, if you have some time off, which you have right now, if you've been sticking with us, you've had a lot of time off. You could go on to steelseries.com/ESG. I think it's just ESG, where you can participate in a giveaway, where you can win a SteelSeries kit. We got one. It's pretty spicy. I like it. All right.
Okay. So
yeah. You know what I would like to see right now, Harry?
Go on.
I would like to see how my boy Paolo's doing. Let's see how he's doing.
That was a good throw.
congratulations, you are our first race winner. How'd you feel?
Very good, very good. It was really fun doing it.
Yeah, you raced really well. I mean, you started out in front. Did you have any specific tactics?
Not really, just, I don't know, going as fast as I can. And I had good competition behind me, so I was just, focused on my race. It was fun.
Yeah, Snappy was biting on at your heels. Did you ever feel like under pressure?
Not really. No, not really. He was not that far, not that close. I mean.
Okay, so you managed to really like stamp your authority on this race.
Yeah, quite obviously. Yeah,
is it because of your authority and envious? You know, bringing some of that power to the table.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Two different things. I just like to compete, and it's funny to drive. So that's it.
Okay, well, Damien, the competition isn't over yet. You have one more race, and you're going to be racing against a very special, secret opponent. Are you ready?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, take the challenge.
Let's go.
Well done, buddy. See? Old man.
Yeah, but
Still
very good. Very fast. Good job, mate.
What has just happened? Mind blown. Our mystery driver is none other than Paul Red-Eye Challoner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, super cool, obviously, in that, yeah.
That looked really intense. How was it going up against the French powerhouse known as Damien?
Well, I mean, he's kind of like the Alain Prost of the go-kart world. I'm more like the Nigel Mansell of the go-kart world. And we all know how fast the Tash man is, right? So I kind of just embrace my inner Mansell.
Okay, and what took you over the finish line first, Paul? Why did you win?
Well, it's basically the go-kart.
Oh, I see. Speed, right? Anything else?
Well, I mean, raw talent, obviously.
Okay, yeah,
raw talent.
Yeah.
And obviously the Tash.
Yes.
You know, you think about, you drive around the corners and you kind of come around the last bend and you think of Nigel Mansell and then you think, hang on, his tyre blew. Think of Ayrton Senna, no, that's not going to work. Think of Lewis Hamilton, no, I'm not really. I mean, I just embrace, you know, good drivers, really.
Okay, well, you did a great job, Paul.
Thanks, buddy.
Any sort of, like, final words? Because that was an inspiring performance.
Well, I just, you know, just a word out there to all the French drivers, all the young drivers. The old British boys still got it, yeah? Okay, I just ease it off, and then, right, ready? You got it? Nice. Woo! Well played, well played. Shit, this stings.
That's good. Yes, brother.
Hello and welcome back here to ESG Mykonos.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. There you go. We're
Very
back in.
fitting. We got an update for you guys. We're going to replay the replayed round. Why not?
Again, replay squared. Let's go. Yeah, no, looking forward to this one, as you would expect. I don't think I can hype. I mean, I don't think the hype could be any more dead. Semi-final game. I'm not going to paint the picture again just yet. I'm going to wait till we get a little bit closer to the time for me to do that. Right now, Risk.
Yes.
Do you want to reminisce about your childhood? You were just a Danish boy. You know, you joined the military when you were 15.
No, actually, no.
You know, you moved back home to help your mum on the farm.
Didn't have a farm.
Tried out for Astralis. They said no.
I actually played in a team with Device back in the day.
There you go. There's some golden knowledge for you.
That was back in 2008, though, so it's a long while.
How does it feel that Kjærby's so much younger and so much better than both of us?
I'm actually okay with it.
There you
He's
go.
a good guy. Good at CS, better than me, better than 99.5% of the entire population of the world. So
there's 99 point. That's 0.5% are as good as him. That's an insane number. Where the hell are all the CS pros if that's the statistic we're working with?
Yep, I don't know. Someone told me that statistic, and as you do, you get your information off the internet.
I seem to get that impression from you a lot. It's like, nah, I heard it once, and I'm just gonna.
Yeah, like as you said, I get all my information from the internet, and sometimes it's always correct, and that sentence makes a lot of sense. All right, boys, here we go. Another shot of the palm trees. As we are still waiting to go in game, and you can see Pasha, he's getting ready as well. Snacks is discussing how they're going to play out this round, or this replayed round here, how they're going to play out the situation. Getting all the information on point, same as mousesports as they were last time around. Headset's still not on, so we're still waiting here to get this going. And yeah, Sonny has actually just written on pause in the game. So both teams written on pause. Okay, Harry, here we go. 15 seconds, and we will be live. Can
I just say,
with the recreation?
The statistic you just gave, that's 3.5 million are as good as Kirby.
Yes.
That's unreal. That's like...
I don't rate Kirby very high.
Apparently not.
Jokes aside, he's actually a really good player. Actually also better than 99.5% of the population. Better than that, I would probably say. Who's your favorite player, Harry? Mine is obviously Kirby.
I don't really know. Maybe Simple. I quite like Simple. I think he's pretty good. I like the attitude change as well. I think he's quite the example of a nice chap now.
Yeah, I would agree. He's a very interesting player to follow. Something that will be very interesting in 1 minute approximately is this game. That's going to be, right now we're recreating it as we did last time around. This time around, I'm not sure what it was. It was Stiko's position that was wrong because he came in from the back, or what was going on. But definitely something was wrong, and they're going to replay it. Right now they're recreating the situation again. 3 CTs doing the retake against 4 terrorists on the bomb, or not on the bomb side. They're trying to take the bomb site.
Okay, and just a reminder, it has to be pixel perfect, or else we're going to have the replay coming again. So let's make sure, Stiko, I don't know, is he in the right position?
I think he was, I'm not sure.
Well.
To be honest, this should be something that I would remember as a color commentator, but I don't remember where he was 40 minutes ago from now.
Well, he's currently situated just outside of connector. Sonny's waiting in the site. And VP, the time is almost there. We're nearly ready for this. Getting back into it for the second time now. 4-4 is the score. Last map of this semi-final. All tied up and all to play for. The winner, of course, will head through to the grand final for their shot to win $100,000. Or is it dollars? I don't know.
It's euros.
I can't remember what they call it. The prize pull in. Euros?
100,000 euros.
That's even more.
Yep.
That's great. You know, I would...
All right, here we go. We should get in game because the round has resumed. Robs once again picks out the first one. Easily wins the duel against Taz. Let's see if he can go in for more. Robs is just fragging left, right, and center.
Yeah, I mean, on this replay, Robs has done even better than he did in the previous. He's going to take all 3. And now it is just Snacks left alive. Has the orb, locking it down.
Nope.
Get him tagged back. Stiko does the damage.
Still good take on Robs. Hey, he doesn't even think well. He just saves it. Nice.
So there you go. We waited for the second replay and have Rops just decimate them.
Yeah.
Isn't that fantastic? Mousesport taking over 5-4 up. They take that round.
And finally, after what feels like a lifetime, Harry, we are back in the game. 5-4, as you said. Round number 10 coming in map number 3 of this semi-final between mousesports and VPS. We already know when it's going to the grand final, all that jazz. Let's get into it. Double up setup on the T side, Pasha and Snacks. And this is a very interesting choice because usually, if you see double ops on train, you usually see it on the CT side, not on the T side. Let's see what Snacks and Pasha can do here.
Sonny's gone and taken the aggression up here towards Pop Dog. Gonna be instead changing his sights over towards A main and lying in wait. There's Snacks. Just going to be holding the angle. No one coming his way just yet, but actually Chris J goes aggressive. Yeah. Snacks has posted up brilliantly. And as Sonny fades away, Chris J's here alone. If he continues any further, there's going to be no one there to trade. Sonny holds back. Chris J waits. They're going to go for the old bait and switch. Molotov forces Chris J back. Bialy, in the meantime, he's found himself Oscar, and with that, they've started to wrap in through CT. Man advised away of Virtus.pro. And Rops, the Estonian wonder child that never stops, waits inside the B bomb site. Sticko able to pick up Pasha. And now VP had a change of heart, going to start to make their way in towards B. Bialy. Very far forward. Good night to Sticko. Rops tries to do what he can. Players from all sides, pivots back and forth, but Bialy picks up the frag. And now Sonny and Chris J, they're the two that remain. Have done damage downrange onto Neo. But could have taken the red or the blue pill. Could see how far that rabbit hole went. And instead just says no. Goes home, packs up. Doesn't want to continue pushing. That's VP in with their 5th.
5-5 all tied up in this matchup. And when we started this match, we said that this was surely going to be fireworks. And we waited a long time, so I'm hoping that the fireworks will be coming.
We said it was going to be fireworks, went to the display, started raining, whole thing cancelled. It's like, sorry. But no, yeah, it's all good. We're fine, we're back into this. Yeah. VP,
it's
they've gone 5-5, tied once again. Save comes in from Mouse, the AWP for Chris J. That's going to be carried forward. They've got money to reinvest, so buying into this round is not an issue for Mouse. Looking over at VP, they go ahead and save a decent amount of money in that round, keeping 4 players alive, start to build up that bank. They have that buffer now. If they lose this round, they should be able to buy into the next regardless.
Double upset on both sides this time around. Chris J has invested into one. Missing a bit of utility on Oscar and a bit of utility on Sticko, but hopefully he'll be fine in the end. Right now on board with Neo. As we switch away from him and go over to Pasha and see if he can open up this bomb site with his AWP. Sonny though, 1-for-1 trader. Snacks bounces back onto Chris J. Pasha sees the edge of a CT. Flashed out though. And here we go, Snacks with the AWP actually being hunted. They've switched positions, Harry. And Snacks is not going to get that duel as Taz takes down Sticko. Revenge frag after Pasha goes down. 3v3, but Sonny is very low on HP.
Bomb is currently in Pop Dog though. And Drops is pushed all the way up. He's very far in the backline, actually just going on a little adventure into T-spawn. Bialy tries to push through. Oscar finds that frag. Taz left in a 1v2. Playing around the bomb train. Bomb's been dropped over in Pop Dog. Sonny's on a measly 9 HP. It's Rops the man on 100. Taz goes in for the quick flick. Spots Rops as well. Starts to push on up to the bomb. Rops peeks into Taz. Doesn't lead to anything. The double peek comes in. Lands up the first. And Sonny, a little bit late to the party, allows Taz to rotate off. Both these players so incredibly low on HP. Taz with 12. Sonny in with 9.
Sonny does have a kit. 2 flashbangs as well. 1 flashbang on Taz. Let's see how Taz is going to play this. He, of course, has to be careful of every single angle at this point. Let's see. Taz will take it home. Sonny will be the man to go down. 4K for Taz as he brings Virtus.pro on 6 rounds on their T side here on Train. mousesports forced into a round where they can only do pistol armor, pistol utility if they want to have a buy in the next one. And we definitely need to see the main man, Martin Stick, aka Sticko, step his game up a bit. He's only on 2 frags in 11 rounds, and he's so much better than that. We all know that. Snacks this time around. Mac Daddy want to get the eco frags going as Pasha removes the first one from the equation. Chris J close range with a 5-7. In Pop Dog, definitely a good scenario for him. But decides to go back. Push together with his teammate, maybe?
VP, they've changed their sides over here towards that B-bomb site. Rops lies in wait all on his own. In the meantime, actually going to lose Snacks there. Tries going out towards 8. Find those players rotating on in. But now Rops, P250 in hand, has to step up. Does find damage, goes for 2, nearly makes it happen. Taz does manage to get the trade. Pasha Lines up 2 more, he's on the triple, and it is just Chris J left in the 1v3. Taz on a measly 1 HP. Could fall here, that's some damage done at least for Mouse. Chris J, not quite. Misses the shot there. Pasha's rotated him in the AWP to watch the long angle. Taz still on the site. Pasha finds that no problem. VP in with their 7th now. Money is plentiful for mousesports once again. They can't afford to buy up into this one. AWP for Oscar. I'd imagine at some point soon we're going to see that double AWP come into play. We know they're a fan of running it. Chris J and Oscar, both competent AWPers. Oscar, of course, being the main AWPer on the roster. Yep. Chris J taking that step back to now fulfill the IGL role. Still very, very talented when it comes to fielding that AWP, and Train is probably their favourite map to do it on.
And also on that CT side, it's so important to have a secondary AWPer that can step up into the game, and Chris J does that. But right now, the economy is not there for them to get that going. Snags and Pasha are doing their double AWP setup on the T side. So far, no kills exchanged. Default setup from BP, 2 towards Ivy, 2 around Pop Dog, and Snags in A main with the bomb on his back. And just trying to make mousesports throw away all their utility before the final execute comes in from VP. Just probing away. Now Taz and Neo trying to get information or kills on the B bomb side, but on the other side of things, it's Oscar to open up one to Bialy. Chris J has already pushed his way all the way into the corner, but he was spotted before and therefore will be Molotov'd out. Or maybe it's just the knowledge of Chris J playing that angle often. Didn't see him and just Molotov'd him out anyways. Neo making his way onto upper. I think this is the fake towards B. We have 2 players situated towards Ivy as well. So Neo is trying to make the fake happen here.
Yeah, the bomb's pushing in through Ivy, as you say. Pasha's the one on the entry with the AWP. The timing's perfect. Chris J is going to fall. The trade doesn't come in either. Sticko rings out his position within the site. Oscar then falls on B. Sunny's going to go down as well, and now it's just Rops and Sticko left. The flank comes in. Sticko eliminates Snacks. Pulls this closer to an even odds. Then they lose him within the site. Coming in from behind, it's Rops. And he'll fall to Neo. That's the round to go the way of VP. And it turns out all you need to put the fire back into these boys is a 40-minute delay. They're looking good right now. 3 rounds to their advantage on the T side. I mean, what we can see, the old boys, Taz and Pasha, Papa Biceps, looking angry at this one.
Definitely. And right now, mousesports, with their economy forced into doing pistols only, if they want to buy the next one. They're actually buying quite heavily down, but that is because they already have 4 lost rounds, so the money bonus is getting up there. 1,500, 1,600, 1,700. Pasha opens up, though, against these pistols. Doubles up as Oscar goes down. Chris J with the 1 grenade, but Sticko bounces back. Eagle in hand takes down Neo.
They're just waiting before they commit to this. Peek comes in from Chris J. Going to fall at the hands of Bialy. Now they continue this aggression on up. Send out Bialy first. He's the man on 100 HP. Can take these duels. Sticko waits down by Ivy. Bialy continues this aggression into the site. They've already done decent damage. They could still do that much more. Robs hides over on the bomb train. With that 5-7, you can see that they've still got Snacks. Waiting all the way over in the backline to see if aggression comes in from Ivy. With a minute left on the clock, the ball is very much in VP's court as to where it is they want to head. In a way, Bialy continues aggression. It looks like they're determined on this A-bomb site.
See Bialy making his way in there. Rops is on the back of the bomb train with the 5-7. A good position for that weapon. So you just peek out, go for the headshots, medium to close range. Goes for the frag, but Bialy takes him out. 1 player remaining, and that's Sticko. He will be taken out by Bialy as well. Triple for him, and VP up 9-5. Wonderful opening here from Pasha. These are still against pistols only, so not as impressive, but still Pasha going out with the AWP, no fear. Getting stuff done. Double AWP set up on the CT side. Last round of the first half. Can mousesports make it 6, or will VP take it 10-5? That's the question we're trying to answer here. 4 AWPs on the server right now.
And, I mean, Taz, Pasha, and Bialy all top fragging. These guys are looking fantastic. VP looking to be reinvigorated in this matchup. Snax misses the opener there. Taz going to fall to Oscar. This double orb setup prevailing right now for Mouse. Chris J might have missed the opener, but Oscar was quick to remedy that.
Oscar with another one. Takes down Snax in a clear orb duel. As Bialy's making his way downtown. Trying to find Stiko. Won't happen.
Bialy plays that tactical retreat. Starts to fade away from A. Now it's Neo with that bomb in tow. Ready to try and secure this B bomb site. Rops is there. Has support from Oscar from Connector. They've got that two-man advantage. They can afford to have the extra man on A. Sunny playing up in Heavens as well. Going to be very quick on the rotate if they do decide to hit up B. That one singular Molotov and Flash goes down into Pop. Then they also go and smoke off down towards Connector. Trying to sell this fake onto the A bomb site, but it has not worked. Rops and Oscar still lie in wait for them as they head into B.
Could go down lower. It's open. Oscar's on the second train. Rops just below. Arpeggi's holding that bomb site if they go out. Let's see.
Gonna go pushing in. Pasha on the entry with the AWP. Rops holds the angle, finds the first. That's bomb drop. Gonna go back for a little bit more. Turns his attention up to Rafters. Has support from Oscar. And now it's Pasha left. 1v5. Sunny finds him there on the aggression. And that is gonna be the round to go away. Mouse. A 9-6 half in favour of VP. The sun has well and truly set here in Mykonos, but the frags are still rolling in. And it's the last map of this first semi-final. There's still another yet to come, Liquid versus SK, of course. But right now, we're at the apex of this match. Map number 3. And a 9-6 scoreline at halftime. VP, 3 rounds to their advantage. A pistol round could propel them very quickly into the lead. And then maybe into that grand final.
And mousesports looking to get this pistol and tie this game up 9-9. They do have a couple of great pistol players, but on this T side, you're more relying on coordinated pushes and timings. And they do invest a lot into utility, this one. Molotov smoke for Rops and smoke 2 flashbangs for Chris J. That means it's Oscar, Stiko, and Sunny to open up the bomb sites with their pistols. 1 smoke on Neo on that CT side, and he's towards A. So if this is a B play, which is, it might be, Sunny opens up though. It's not a B play, it's down towards Pop Dog. Oscar with another one, 4v3. Pasha takes the head off him. Evens it's all out. It's still a smoke up on Neo. Does have a kit as well. Stiko at L-box. Pasha once again.
He's in with a second. He also dropped the bomb out in his sights. Now he's got full control of this. Goes in for Chris J. Pasha wins that as well. 3, gonna make it 4. Taps wide, Rops. Good night, Estonian Prince. That is going to be VP in with their 10th. And well, they win the pistol. Now we should be looking at a 12-6 scoreline before Mouse get a bye on the board.
Pasha's red hot right now. His tapping with the USB is out of this world. On point. And once again, the old guard of VP waking up to bring them to the grand final here at ESG Tour Mykonos. Auto shotgun coming out of Snax right now. This is a play that JW made popular. Down towards Ivy. Snax is playing it in another position where you can play it. It's in Pop Dog.
Snax just holding it here. Normally it's Pasha you see with the shotguns, but Snax is just as proficient, ready to come up from behind, locking it down. Stiko's just waiting up there, waiting to see if the head of Snax peeks on over. They might try and line a flash up to try and find this opener. Throw out utility in towards B, head on down. The auto shotguns drop the bomb, and at this point, this round could be in some serious trouble. Snax gonna go hunting up with the Mag 7. Mag 7, auto shotgun has to try and hold on to drop, which he'll be allowed to do. Takes another, leaving this all on Chris J and Rops. Bomb in Falcon. Oh, there's Rops. Not going to be alive much longer. Snax trying to use the shotgun at range, but it's Taz to finish this one off. So nice anti-eco frags there picked up. Decent bit of money made by Snax on the auto shotty as well.
He's going to bring it into this round also. Since mousesports still going to be in the pistols, Oscar saving up for the AWP. Byron is going to be the next. So VP are going to be allowed on 12 rounds. 12 to 6 before mousesports can actually buy on this T side. And some good T sides in this tournament, mousesports. So hoping for them to replicate that coming into the last 10 rounds potentially of this map and this game. Terrorists making their way through toilets. Oscar and the boys looking to bomb rush this B bomb site.
Yeah, they're already just swarming on in. Snacks is there. That auto shotgun once again ready to try and greet them. He hears the footsteps, he hears Money running into the site, lines up the first and the second, pivots round. Sticko does pick that up, but then Taz bids farewell to the lone mousesports player.
He's not mad about that because he had to buy a new weapon anyways this round. And it's going to be the AWP on Pasha. And rifles for the rest of the squad on Virtus.pro. mousesports do get the AWP on Oscar, as you usually want on train. Lacking a bit of utility though, so this could be dangerous because they need this round. VP will get on 13 if they lose it. And the money situation is not looking good for mousesports. They'll be able to force buy, but it'll be a very, very weak force buy, so we'll probably just see a couple of pistols around 2k and then buying in the next one. VP could make something happen here, and Pasha does so. Takes down Oscar in that AWP duel, wins it, and that could be the catalyst for VP to bring this round home.
I don't right Mouse just off yet though. Sonny going to be holding outside. Snacks is pushed on by. Pasha just keeping Sonny pinned in here. He's watching to see if the shadow peeks around that train. You're in such an advantageous position here. Oh, thinks Snacks might have gone for it. Well, that sneak out. Here's him on the ladder. Is well aware of the positioning. Sees the feet. Spots the first. Goes in for more. Sonny with 2. Looks to make it 3. He'll take it all the way home. As he gets himself through, he opens up the A-bomb site. I said you couldn't write them off just yet. Neo tries to push through and reclaim lost ground. But all the mousesports lie in wait here. This round's heating up as Sonny, he's the one onto 4. Sticko finishes off Taz. And there we go. A bright future there. Spurred on by Sonny as mousesports get themselves a 7th.
What a great round from Sonny. Drags in the way from the void. Opens up, Pasha's down. Goes straight for the second. Snacks goes down as well and sprays the third. Crazy play coming out of the Finnish player. Picked up from Penta in his recent player break. An interesting setup on VP right now. Double up setup, but only a Desert Eagle on Snacks. I say only, but Snacks can make some pretty sick plays with that weapon. Yeah, actually, Neo is the one with the AWP.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and fall back from B. Missed that opening shot. That was kind of the opportunity to find the opening frag there for VP. And now you can see they've rotated Taz in. No one playing it close, though. Playing very passively over on B means that 2 smokes, all it takes. Get that bomb down. Entire site for free. 5v5 in the retake. But that's why now we can see Taz start to go more aggressive. Hasn't seen anyone push in. Doesn't want to go when the initial barrage utility comes into the site, or else he could just find himself deep within the enemy lines as they come converging on through. Now they throw out the utility that allows them to head on in. And Taz, he's got to try and buy time. Misses the opener. He's going to fall to Chris J. Neo does answer with 1 back in return. Tries going in for more. Makes it happen. He's on 2. Finally, the trade comes in from Sonny. As it's a 3-on-3. Look at this aggression from Oscar. He's going to go ahead and push through their own smoke. Catches them unawares. He's up in a connector. Now they have no idea that he's here.
This should be the play that wins in the round. Oscar in a perfect position. We'll probably wait a bit here until they spot his way.
He's playing this perfectly. Oscar in with 1. Goes back for more. Pasha does answer as best he can, but he's been locked out the site. That's for certain. It's going to fall to Sonny. mousesports in with their 8th.
This might go all the way. mousesports definitely picking up the pace right now after a lackluster first half. 2 rounds in a row. Coming off the back of a pistol loss. And Oscar's on 20 frags. Sonny on 16. VP now forced into a full eco. Nothing being purchased at all for the VP side. They just want to get this round out of the way. Let's just push B.
Yeah, man, I was going to send everyone up here. ESPs across the board. Should be just a mop up. But into the arms of Rops they go. He's going to take that embrace all day long. Bialy, Snacks and Taz. They hit the deck. They've started to rotate Neo around. Pasha's left down on B. This round should go the way of Mouse. Unless Neo just... I don't even know. There's no way he could possibly win this.
No.
And that's Mouse in with the 9th. 3 rounds now between them and VP.
Good stuff. Bringing us ever closer to a tied game. As Neo will be taken out. Pasha last man standing and probably not fancying his chances in this one. 2,100 in the bank account for Pasha. So I'll have to buy next one.
Terrorists win.
Let's have a look. The choices this time around for VP, not a lot of money. Richest player, 4,500. So we are going to see some unconventional stuff coming out. It's going to be lack of utility and then a max 7 on Snacks with full utility. And then no kits being purchased. So relying on win the duels quick if there was a retake situation. AWP and Oscar full setup for everyone on the Mouse team. Let's see what the choice is. Spreading out of the default, Sonny goes for the entries again and he gets it. Bialy goes down. Sonny on 4 HP but still alive. This opens it up for Stiko. But Snacks is running around with the max 7. Oscar! Okay.
No. But Observer's like, nah, I can't watch this. Tries to leave, but no, now we're back into the fray. Suddenly it's Neo trying to turn things the other way. Oscar does answer back, but Taz chimes in with 1, leaving it now in the 1v1. Bombs dropped. Oscar holding this. Jumps on down towards A main. Starts to sneak back up. Gonna be afforded the bomb as Taz just hands that over. Loops back around, just misses him there. That timing could have been huge. Crossing over at E-Box now, going to try and make the cross. Taz looks away at just the wrong time. That's twice in a row. And on the back of that alone, Oscar begins his rotation. Will he commit to B? That's something I'm not too sure on. He's got 50 seconds left. Doesn't have to commit to this if he doesn't want to. Could try see him play some serious mind games because that's what this round is now. 1 versus 1.
Taz
Neither of these players know where the other is. And as you say, yeah, Taz does not have the kit to play with. Full utility as well for Oscar. Yeah. Bomb plant comes in. Taz now knows the jig is up. Has to start rotating around.
This is going to be very hard because Rob's with the Molotov as well. He's actually not going for the upper plane, which would be the position you would assume.
Taz is out to reconnect it. Oscar's heard all of this, playing it perfectly, just going to be hiding. Has it planted for connector. Taz is checking all the angles, and Oscar's fast. Finds that frag, the 3K, wins out the 1v1. And Mouse, they're going to be in with their 10th round, keeping this close, keeping it competitive. 2 rounds between these two teams now as Mouse, they start to close that gap. That's their 4th consecutively. And now there's no money for VP.
And this was a great round. Once again, just telling the story of how well Oscar's playing here on Train. This is one of his favorite maps, 23-16. Sonny has had some great entries as well. mousesports 2 rounds away from tying us up. Bit of an investment from VP, but not too much. They're not expecting much out of this. They're buying into the next one, so mousesports probably will be allowed on 11. Neo with the scouts, he's at 75 for Taz. Those are the main weapons. And then Bialy in the bomb side with a P250. Well, actually take a frag.
Ooh, shut down. Points for the landing there. Taz gets 1 more before Oscar dispatches of him, and now the man advantage in favour of Mouse. Oscar chimes together a 2nd one there. Another scout going to be picked up by Pasha. Looking to try and click on some heads, but Oscar gets it done. That's an 11-12 scoreline. I imagine we could see the pause called in sometime soon for VP. Let's not forget, heading into this, it was in their favour. We saw it go to what, a 12-5, sorry, 12-6 scoreline?
As it usually does.
Yeah, that just seems to be the way with these two teams.
Yeah, we have seen that many a time now. Double up setup now. Purchase has gone in. VP, Snacks and Pasha going for it. Utility low on Snacks and the rest of the team not in a perfect spot either. mousesports got everything they want. Boost coming up, Oscar. Not going to take the shot. Pasha opens up against Chris J. And Oscar, the man, the myth, the legend, takes down Snacks to bring it back. Pasha, though, also a legend himself, goes 2 for 1 as Stiko trades him out.
Now out on A, Oscar, he's been such a huge problem. Sneaking on in, has a player behind him. Neo goes in for the peak, but Oscar lands that shot, and that could be huge here. Out from PopDog, that was Bialy dispatching of Sonny Taz now. Trying to try and make his way in. Watches the bomb plant. Sticko going to hit the deck, and Oscar left in a 1v2. Players coming in from Pop. And one within their sight goes in for the shot, but Taz on the flick picks the round up for VP. They're in with a 13th. Shut mousesports out there. And that's going to be wonders for them, because that round could have made or broke VP throughout the rest of this game. They only keep 2 players alive. Not going to do wonders for their economy, but they had no money looking forward. mousesports, plenty in the bank. Oscar was on 16 grand. He's able to buy down in this round. Gets himself the AWP drops for the rest of the team. Keeps that money distributed evenly. They can afford to buy into the next, so this round isn't the end if they lose it. When you look at VP, they've had to go all in once again, so they're not out of the woods just yet. The reset's still looming over VP on this CT side.
Double up setup. Snacks and Pasha. Gonna try and emulate it. Oscar inches away that time around. And definitely will be on the hunt for more. As Taz is holding his inner bomb site. His body of old, Neo, coming in to help him out. These 2 players have played together for such a long time. The duo from the Golden 5. Let's see what they can complete together for make that 5 players coming in. mousesports about to execute into this B-bomb site.
About to be charging up the machine, throw in the smokes. And now they're going to go pushing on through. Neo tries to hold back as he pushes on in, actually going to bypass the smoke. It has to find the frag. Neo then falls in response to that. Rops going to look to try and take some aggression. Sonny as well, pushed all the way up here. Locking VP out of this site and trying to keep them out the round. Pasha does suspect something might be up. That's a couple of shots in through the smoke. Sonny holding the aggressive angle. Snacks as well, peeking on in, misses that shot. They don't know that he's there, and VP, they're looking like they might just concede this round. If they don't find something sooner or later, they're just going to go for the save, and there we go. Pushing on in, they're going to try and commit to it. Taz left in a 1v3. Oscar finishes him off, and that is Mouse in with their 12th.
Someone has to stop Oscar right now, or he will win the match on his own. He's 31-17, and he's absolutely picking apart Virtus.pro. Insane plays coming out of Oscar right now. A Czech player, a Czech orb legend, has now forced VP into C-set 75s and a Desert Eagle on Snacks. mousesports about to tie this game up 30-13, and I said overtime, probably 16-14, something like that, going all the way, and I think that prediction might come true because these two teams are so hard to separate at this point. Oscar's star quality is definitely showing. VP having a hard time answering in these last couple of rounds.
Gonna go charging in, Taz. Now to pick up the first. Oscar dispatches of his friend Neo. Snacks, next man to fall. It's a slaughter inside of B. And Mao as well, looking like they'd get themselves a 13th. It would require some downright heroics from Pasha and Bialy. Sonny's taking the aggression here, watching PopDog, and that's where Bialy and Pasha are both coming from. Pasha wrapped around from behind. Sonny could either find both here, or he'll be an AK saved. Sonny's just waiting. He's only 24 HP, he's dead in. Couple of shots from this CZ. They're so close to one another. Oh, makes the noise, Pasha. We'll take that all day long. That's an AK in the next round for them. But it will be the equalizer. 13-13. We said we expected this, that it could go the distance, and right now, it very well looks like things could head that way. The last map of this first semi-final to decide who makes it through to the grand finals. It's been a hard-fought battle from either side right now, Risk.
I still can't get over how insane Oscar has been playing. 32-17, and he hasn't been bad in the other maps either. He's just been on fire for mousesports, as we do have a timeout coming in for mousesports themselves. As we are about to go into round number 27. Money is so good on mousesports right now, they don't really have to worry about money for the rest of the ordinary playing time. They can get a buy in every single round from now on. Virtus.pro on the other side of things, I think they're going to have to go. They could force buy around the AK-47, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think they're going to do CZ-75 armor, pistol armor with some utility behind it. They're not going to go for the full force buy because they will not be able to get the setup that they want. And right now it feels like they need the perfect setup. They need the players to hit every single shot in order to take this round away from mousesports, because they are just taking them to town right now.
Yeah. And while speaking of that, I was saying we're walking faster down here towards Ivy. Oscar's holding the angle. Pash is ready to peek around. He's the man with the Catalyst AK. Snacks is there as well. Have the flashes on Pasha to facilitate this push. You've also have to got the man in the corner there. That's Chris J to support Oscar.
This is dangerous from Oscar if you get called out by a flash timing.
Are they going to expect Pasha holding the close angle? Chris J does. Down goes Pasha. Oscar then chimes in with Neo, and that was a perfect synergy, an orchestra of death down towards Ivy. Bialy and Taz, they're the two that remain. And well, Bialy's able to get one. Molotov now fades. Bialy waiting in pop, and there's a man waiting up above there for him. That's going to be Rops.
There we go. Oscar once again shuts it down. Taz, last man alive. Last man standing. And he will be taken out by Chris J. Perfect round from Chris J there. Steps up to this game and gets a 3K. Oscar with a double of his own. And, man. Oscar, 34 frags now. 14-13. VP, this is their buy. This is the buy. If they get it, they tie the game up. If they lose it, mousesports probably wins the game as well. Buying all the way down. They're getting some loss bonus after this if they lose, but mousesports are going to be on 14 with the perfect setup against the force buy if that happens. So this is it, Harry. This is it.
Yeah, this is the defining moment of this game. No money for VP. They have to pick this up. Pivotal. So much for Mouse. Does not matter if they lose a second buy to the end of this. While they're going to be waiting, Rops is boosted up over the smoke. Doesn't spot anything. A slight gap in it. You can see any players up on top of the trains. Going to get re-smoked, so he keeps using this little crafty boost. Snacks is holding close, though. Waiting to see if there's any magic in store down in pop, which there is. Sticko and Rops here. Smoke going to start to fade. He spots out Snacks. Snacks goes in with the peek, but Sticko's fully blind. Rops then chimes in with another. Bialy going to hit the deck. And now Taz and Pasha, they're the two that remain out on A. The rotate already coming in very preemptively so from Neo as they stack all their eggs in one basket out on the A bomb site.
I think they're going to go for the B rotate now.
It makes perfect sense. They found two. When you look at it, you've got Rops and Sticko still holding over in pop. The bomb making its way to rejoin the rest of the gang. And Sonny, he's selling this fake. They've actually read into this well, VP. Rotating Neo and Pasha into B.
And Oscar's going down now, pop door.
Yeah, as Sonny doesn't spy anyone out.
Yep.
Calls that
Good
this
stuff.
could have happened. Going to go ahead and fake in towards the B bomb site. A great counter from Mouse as Rops sounds the alarm over at B. It's going to keep the players there. Sonny now moves in on his own. They just have to worry about Taz. Finds the first, goes in for a little bit more. Taz is going huge right now. Takes two, does find damage, but Chris J able to trade. And now it's Pasha. 1v3. He's been the man stepping up for VP tonight. And he's got to do it now more than ever if he wanted to clutch this out. Just going to play things safe. Look to try and save and play the Catalyst Orb into round 29. 15-13 will be the score. And we're going to be looking at one man in particular, Pasha, to try and cement overtime for VP. And that's even if they let him get away with the Orb. They're going to come in hunting. The implications of losing this is huge. Oh, Pasha's quick. Oh, Pasha's really quick, but Rops is quicker. Does find damage, but not enough. Mouse 15-13, a match and series point here. One away from heading through to the grand finals tomorrow.
And they have deserved it. The last best of three they played, 16-14, 16-14. Best of 3 here. 3 maps. Final map. Train could go 16-13 to them. We're not entirely sure yet. Anything can still happen. VP can still step back into the game now. They need the magic of the older days. Here we go. Push coming into Pop Dog. Denied. Stiko on 7 HP. Sonny's once again making his way in towards the A-bomb side. Is he going to win that duel? No. Pasha steps back in. 46 HP. The max 7 medium range is hurting as Oscar picks up Neo.
Zach still lies in wait. Actually going to try and answer with some aggression as he pushes up in towards A main. That's the bomb dropped. Snack's going to go charging in. He's done great damage here. Tries to lock it down, and Oscar's there to trade things back, but the smoke renders him useless. Snacks has to come off huge. And on the other side, players wait in lurk, but he's gone in with a second. The mag 7 worth its weight in gold, pushing up from behind. There's going to be another, but it's all Snacks as he takes himself a third. This man is looking absolutely insane. Pasha, just up to your left, he's about to walk out in front of Sonny. Not like this, Pasha. What? They've walked past each other. What is going on? It's sort of madness right now. Sonny peeks in, down goes Pasha. Bialy remains firm. Has to try and get this trade. My voice cannot go any higher right now. And there we go. Bialy gets himself. Sonny Rops left in a 1v3. It's down to the wire. The mishmash buy from VP could have kept them in this for another round. And Rops, the young Estonian, can't step up. Bialy finds the head, and that's VP in with a 14th. 1 round between them and taking this to overtime. That is absolutely insane right now from VP. Snacks, he's the man we needed to step up, and he does. That push with the mag 7 was absolutely ridiculous. The buy comes in. Snacks makes so much money from that. The buying's not a problem. They've got pretty much everything they need. Taz has nothing in terms of utility, but everyone else full belts across the board.
We talk about Nib magic in CSGO. This was Snacks magic. Oh my god, what a round. The Death talked about Snacks needing to be that star player, and in that last round, he was the star. He was the only one shining in the sky. And able to take out mousesports. Round number 30. We've gone all the way, Harry. It's either going to be overtime or 16-14. Both prospects are insanely entertaining and thrilling. Push comes in inside. Taz is on the bomb site.
Yeah, Taz has to step up massively. Gets the first, goes for more, but Rops gets the trade. Oscar going to chime in with one more. Pasha and Snacks, that's all that remains. Snacks stepped up last time. Pasha's been consistently pulling his own weight, but down goes Pasha. It's all on Snacks. He's going to fall to Rops as he doubles down at the end. And Mouse, they're going to win out 16-14. VP do such a good job of almost bringing that back. And you really have to feel bad for them. It all came down to that one round, and they don't manage to do it. And I mean, that's why, you know, I mean, people are probably wondering why they wanted to replay that round, but it just goes to show you a singular round can make such a huge difference in this game.
Also, after that round, Oscar stepped up hugely. He ended up on 37 frags. 16-14 victory. What a game. mousesports will be the first grand finalist as they defeat the old god of VP. But I have to say, VP